Hello Aquarius, welcome back to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin and today we'll be doing your May monthly tarot forecast. So you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign, or really any placement within your birth chart in regards to this video. If you would like to send me a tip or a donation to support my work, those links are down below. Also, you can find my email and my Instagram information down below. And remember that we are in Pluto retrograde until October 6th. So Pluto retrograde will definitely be an overcasting energy influencing your spiritual guidance until, October, whenever it decides to end, because it is a little bit of a lengthy time period, right? Okay, so Aquarius. For some of you, I'm definitely seeing here that there is a big connection that you guys will be stepping away from this month, or a big connection where a very grand issue will be rectified. So it's one or the other. There is an essence of heartbreak happening here and having to move away from something, okay? So the first card you are receiving is the Two of Cups. Obviously, this is representing some kind of relationship. This person is probably some sort of soulmate for you, past life connections, karmic lineages, karmic connections, and there is a certain cycle that you guys came back to Earth to learn and to figure out. Keep in mind that this can be an intimate partner, or it can be a non-intimate partner, maybe a friend or a mother or a child, something of that nature. Now, when I was pulling your last card, this card kind of came out and then another card came out. So I'm seeing this as an overcasting energy, meaning this is heartbreak. This is something that is influencing the guidance or the situation that is now happening here. So usually when the Three of Swords comes out, it's already something that has occurred. It's not something that is coming in. So for most of you, if not all of you, this heartbreak has already happened. Or if it's still coming in, you probably won't be surprised at what it is. It's probably something, an issue that keeps coming back around that you guys have not been able to work through yet. Followed by the King of Swords. So this is the energy that whoever hurt you or you hurt, because let's not forget that this can go both ways. Please keep that in mind, especially with the King of Swords. The suit of Swords is the suit of air. Aquarius, you are an air sign, right? The King of Swords character is someone that can be very detached, very unemotional, very blunt, maybe too opinionated, maybe doesn't know when to keep their mouth shut. And Aquarius, I know that you guys can be more so detached people and have those kinds of experiences in close relationships where maybe you talk too much or you say too much. So it's either one or the other, obviously. It's either you or the other person, or maybe it's both of you. Maybe you guys are hurting each other and you're not entirely putting that piece together that you both are hurting each other. But the King of Swords is a very difficult character to get through to. So if you are this person, then you need to be more open and you need to be more understanding in what someone is telling you. If this is someone else that isn't you, then this person is just not listening. This person is not allowing you and your words to seep in and to be embraced. So words need to be embraced during this time in order for there to be healing. So it's like if you're saying to someone, when you talked behind my back, it made me feel insecure and it made me feel like you aren't loyal to me. And imagine saying that to someone and those words just bounce right off of that person. That is the energy that I'm seeing here. So now's the time to ask yourself, am I doing that? Or is this other person doing that? Are we both doing that? I think that within this situation, there is a little bit of a break here, I want to say, where you guys aren't seeing how you're doing, I think, the exact same thing to each other. That's honestly what I'm seeing here. This can be worked through. However, the biggest challenge is going to be who is willing to step away in the correct nature and who is not. Are you guys actually going to get on the same page? If you guys aren't able to get on the same page, then this is not going to work out. But if you are, then you'll be able to move on. So obviously with this card, this is about leaving and moving on. This is about smoother sailing from here on out. This is about heading towards a new destination, physically, metaphorically, where you will be a lot more respected, loved, appreciated, admired, honored. stuff like that. So this is like the first essence to breaking free from something. Now, with there being like a family here, you know, a father, a mother, and a child, a husband, a wife, a child, whatever, that's why I'm saying that I think that for some of you, you can bring this person to the next phase of your life, and for some of you, you cannot. And again, you will be able to decipher that if you guys are able to get on the same page. That is a really big key of information and guidance for you. So then the Hermit is coming out. So the Hermit can illuminate things, especially with him holding that lantern up, and I always look to see where he's holding it up to, and he's holding it up to the Six of Swords. So this is telling me a few things. For one, don't be surprised if there's things that will be revealed that you are not aware of yet. They won't be, it's the truth, okay? So it's not that it's good, bad, or positive or negative or whatever. It's the truth. And actually, if you're able to perceive it in the right way, you will find much freedom from this truth that is coming out. Also, the Hermit is about introspection and going inward. I think that within this situation that you're in, there's too much output and not enough inwardness, and there's not enough input. So I encourage you guys to sit in sacred solitude, sit in meditation, and really ask yourself, what direction am I going in, and is this person even able to bring me there, or not bring me there, but meet me there? You know, if I'm going over here and I want to go this far, are they able to go that far? You know, or are they going to cut themselves short, cut us short in this, you know, connection, in this relationship? The Hermit card, I feel, is also saying to you that the way out is not as hard as it seems. Because, again, I feel this so strongly for you guys. The missing element is that you're not realizing that the both of you are doing the same thing to each other. You're not realizing it because the energy is bouncing off. But if you're able to sit in, I want to say, mediation and reflection, meditation, then I think that you'll come to an understanding that this King of Swords energy may be the both of you. Now, also, the King of Swords can also tell you that boundaries have been crossed that have not been placed strong enough. So now's the time to go over your boundaries within this relationship. Or maybe now's the time to detach emotionally so that you can think in a more rational sense and relate to this situation in a more rational sense. Because ultimately, you guys are going to a new destination. You're heading towards a new place. That can be a new job, a new home, a new city, you know, anything of that nature. Going back to school, maybe wanting to have children and start that journey. Is that person willing to go on that journey with you? And will they elevate you through it, or will they hold you back? That is what you need to ask yourself. The Hermit card is asking you to gain the wisdom and also to share the wisdom that you gain from this situation. There's something very valuable here that you guys can carry out through the rest of your life. But first, you have to figure out how to navigate this in a way that isn't going to combat everything around you. Okay, so I'm going to leave that at that. I hope you guys have a beautiful month and many blessings to you.